Good evening and thanks so much for joining us. I'm Tamika Alexander. Our top story tonight, updates on the Carly Russell disappearance case. The Hoover Police Department has been working this case since Carly Russell made a 911 call Thursday night about a toddler walking along Interstate 459. Police arrived to find her running car and some of her belongings, but neither Carly or a child. Wvua 23's Mary Barron joins us now with new information police released today. Mary.
Hey, Tamika. Hoover Police Chief informed the media today on their ongoing investigation on Carly Russell. Carly called 911 around 9:30 p.m. reporting a diaper-wearing toddler was on the interstate. Her call is the only report of a missing child, despite the heavy flow of cars on the road that night. Carly's phone included searches for the movie Taken, how much it costs to send out an Amber Alert, and how old you have to be for an Amber Alert to be sent out. According to the police chief, Carly said she was abducted from the side of the road by a man. They say she told them she was fed crackers and her hair was played with the next morning after her capture.
Well, again, we want to talk in facts, and I do think it's highly unusual to the day that someone gets kidnapped, that several 7 hours or 8 hours before that they're searching the internet, Googling the movie Taken about an abduction. I find that very, very strange, yes.
Now, the chief of police says the FBI and other state agencies are assisting in this investigation. They hope to talk to Carly soon, and he's confident they will get answers. Tamika.
Thanks, Mary. It is Alabama's Day at SEC Media Days in Nashville. Wvua 23's Stu McCann is in Music City to tell us how the team is using negativity against them as motivation.
Veterans of SEC Media Days kind of have a routine down. They know what to expect. For Alabama, there will be fans in the lobby, some familiar faces there. There will be a huge media contingent surrounding Nick Saban as it walks from one room to another. And we've even got a little bit of an idea of what soundbite is going to be picked up and run with. Today, it was a keyword, disrespect. Alabama offensive lineman J.C. Latham called the talk of LSU being the favorite in the SEC West disrespectful, and said that's the kind of talk that is fuel to the fire. It's clear the Crimson Tide players have been listening to the outside noise this offseason, and head coach Nick Saban doesn't seem overly bothered to hear one of his players talk about it.
Well, I think it's true. I think we've lost the national championship game 2 years ago. We didn't make the playoffs last year. I didn't think our team sort of played in certain portions of games to end games on the road at Tennessee and LSU like we needed to be able to have a chance to be successful.
We lost games off of just not being disciplined. I can't say the team. We just couldn't handle them. I know it was just strictly off of discipline. So,
one question that was surrounding Alabama's quarterback. What kind of answers did we get on the competition that's going on at Alabama? We'll have more on that in just a few minutes. In sports, local in Nashville, covering Alabama in the SEC Media Days. Stu McCann, Wvua 23.
And Sports Director Gary Harris will have more from SEC Media Days later in sports and on our news at 10. Much of the southern U.S. is under heat advisories or warnings today. Traveling for summer vacation to escape it might not help. It's so hot in some parts of the U.S. this week. Nevada's tackling extra road repairs. Plenty of Americans are escaping their hometowns for summer vacation, but that doesn't mean they can escape the heat. Italy, France, China, and Japan have new temperature records from this week, and wildfires are burning on multiple continents. Health experts just suggest going someplace cool. And we are trying to get over the hump and this heat. Chief Meteorologist Richard Scott is here with a first look at our forecast. And Richard, what can we expect going into this evening?
Hey, Tamika, you talk about cool air. You can find it right now in north central Alabama. That's rain-cooled air from thunderstorms early this morning. So some of us catching a brief break. 78 now in Haleyville, but down to the south, we got 93 Montgomery, 93 Meridian, and 91 in Linden. But again, a little bit of a relief this evening for some of us. 80 at 10 o'clock, 78 at 1 a.m. Now, we got a heat advisory for all of central Alabama, all of West Alabama for tomorrow, and most likely that will be extended into Friday. Excessive heat warnings off to the west, including the Jackson, Mississippi metro, areas along Interstate 55 in Mississippi. So here's a forecast. Again, 110 tomorrow, 109 on Friday. That is the heat index, what it feels like, but it's temporary. It's going to cool off some for the weekend. Heat index not a factor at all on Saturday and Sunday, feeling like the upper 80s due to lower humidity. Saturday more due to cloud cover and also a drop in humidity. We'll talk more about that forecast and look at the weekend here in just a few minutes.
Power was out for most of the day in Fayette from the thunderstorms that rolled through West Alabama last night. The storms caused some significant damage with trees and power lines knocked over. The thunderstorm came through at around 9 p.m. Residents say the storm only lasted about 30 to 40 minutes, but there was strong winds and nonstop lightning while the storm was passing over. Alabama Power and cleanup crews were out early and started cleanup at about 5 a.m. The community has come together and made significant strides in the cleanup effort.
The community's been great already to rally together and to start working to, clear trees and get things back going. And so when I left home this morning, there were already neighbors and volunteers out. And so Fayette's a great community and a great place. And so I'm sure we're rallied together and we'll continue to do that until we get everybody back on their feet.
Alabama Power say they plan to have power restored by tonight. The heat will not go away, and working outside has been a tall task the past few weeks. This summer, we've already seen 3 of the hottest days on Earth, and this current heat wave has not helped. Jobs that require you to be outside require workers to take it easy so they don't risk their own health. Firefighters are one of those jobs. They are really suffering through this heat. We spoke with Norfolk Fire Department on how they prepare for their job and any tips they have for others who are working outside.
If you have to be out in the weather, just be aware of your surroundings and everything. Be aware if you're working in a team, you always have a partner if you have to work in this type of heat and all that. Drink plenty of fluid. When we say drink plenty of fluid, drink plenty of water. And then if you are sweating a good bit, try to take in some type of sports drink that's going to replace those salts and minerals that your body will sweat out.
And if you are working out in the heat, Cheney Scott has all the information you need on protecting your skin. Cheney, sunscreen is not just a summertime necessity, right?
Hey, Tamika, it's that time of year where people are soaking in the sun, but protecting your skin matters. Here's why. Wearing sunscreen every day can not only prevent premature aging, but stop skin discoloration and reduce your risk of skin cancer. No sunscreen product blocks UV radiation 100%, so reapply sunscreen again after swimming or every 2 hours when you've been outside. That's not all. Avoid tanning beds, which cause skin cancer and wrinkling. Skincare professionals say to make sunscreen a part of your daily skincare routine, even for young people.
Honestly, the younger you start out, the better, just because it will help prevent all of that damage happening to your skin from the sun, even things that you don't necessarily see on the surface at a young age, but as you age, you do notice it a lot more, like wrinkles or sunspots or anything like that.
To protect your eyes, go for sunglasses with labels say that they protect your eyes from UV radiation. Now, it's time for me to put on some more sunscreen. Tamika?
Thanks, Cheney. A manhunt is underway for an inmate who committed a crime here in our area. The Alabama Department of Corrections is asking for any information that might help them recapture Joseph Perkins. They say Perkins left the job in Haleyville in the early morning hours. He was last seen wearing black sweatpants, a blue short-sleeve T-shirt, and brown boots. Perkins is serving a 20-year sentence for a theft of property case here in Tuscaloosa. The Tuscaloosa County Sheriff's Office is asking for your help locating this week's Most Wanted.
Hello, I'm Sheriff Ron Abernathy with the Tuscaloosa County Sheriff's Office. We need your help locating some of Tuscaloosa County's Most Wanted. Justin Dunlop, black male, 31 years of age, 5'10", 146 pounds, black hair, brown eyes, last known to be living in the area of Florida Avenue, Jasper, Alabama. Wanted for attempted murder. James Hosmer, white male, 44 years of age, 5'8", 145 pounds, brown hair, hazel eyes. Last known to be living in the area of 22nd Court East, Tuscaloosa. Wanted for unlawful possession of intent to distribute. Lamarian Dunn, black male, 34 years of age, 5'10", 175 pounds, black hair, brown eyes. Last known to be living in the area of 26th Street, Tuscaloosa. Wanted for theft of property, first degree. If you have any information on these or others wanted by the Tuscaloosa County Sheriff's Office, please contact us at 464-8672 or on our website at tcsoal.org. Like us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter. Working together, we continue to make Tuscaloosa County a safer place to live. Thank you.
Coming up next, there could be a new storm shelter coming to one part of Tuscaloosa County. We'll tell you where and when it's expected to be open. And the start of a new school year is just around the corner. How can you prepare your child for their first day of school? We'll tell you how when we come back.